Berries are one of my favorite things to grow in our backyard. We've got blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, elderberries, gummy berries, goji berries, just to name a few. I'm even working on some mulberry cuttings right now. And one of the things I love most about berries is they're pretty low maintenance and they're a high yield crop. Outside of pruning, fertilizing, and trellising where necessary, there's not a whole lot much I have to do. The only problem I have is during the harvest season, and that's when the birds come out. And I'm all for sharing with them, but I want to get as much of that harvest as possible. In years past, I've used some netting and I've had to build some structures, but honestly, it's a pain in the butt and it's not something that I really want to do. Now, as these berries start to ripen, the birds become much more interested in them. And so in years past, and you've seen on some other videos that we've done, is you'll see me build these structures and put some netting around it. Now, the netting is extremely effective in its use, but it is kind of a pain in the butt because I don't want to keep going out there, having to open and close the netting, and then you'd get new growth that's coming through for the following year that would start to push through the netting. All in all, it was just something I didn't want to deal with. So I went online and started to do some searching as to what other options are out there. So in doing that research, I stumbled across a few things that I've tried in the past without success, but there was one thing that stood out to me and it seemed too good to be true, so I had to check it out. In fact, there's been a lot of studies done by colleges and universities on the subject matter, and that's to use grape Kool-Aid as a bird deterrent. Now, the reason why they say the grape Kool-Aid is there's an ingredient in here called methyl anthranilate, which that's a grape-scented compound which the birds dislike. So last year, I had to put this to the test. But when I checked out the back of the ingredients, I couldn't find that methyl anthranilate anywhere. Upon doing further research, it kind of falls under their category of artificial flavors. So the suggested mixture that I found online was to mix 4 of these packs with 1 gallon of water. Now these packs are 0.14 ounces or makes 2 quarts. But for me, I happen to find that I have this 1.5 liter sprayer. I'll put into this just 1 of these packs, and that seemed to work just fine. Now the results last year were amazing. I was real pleased with especially our blackberries and our raspberries. Yes, the birds did get some, and as I said before, I'm perfectly fine with that. And we were still able to harvest more than we even needed. When it came to the blueberries, the results were good, but not great. So I still may end up having to do some netting there, but I'm going to try it again this year without the netting to see how it does. Now, the one downside to this spray is that when it does rain, it washes away the scent. So you will need to reapply it after rain. Now, that being said, I only do this application once these berries start to ripen. And so typically I'll have to spray maybe once a week. You know, if I know I'm going to have a rainy session going on, I won't bother going out and spraying the day before. I'll just take my chances on it. But all in all, this has been a very successful method that we've used. And I've been really surprised that here grape Kool-Aid can act as a bird deterrent. One other thing to note with this spray is it did not have any effect on the pollinators, and I also believe it didn't have any effect on the beneficial insects. From doing my research, it's really just a bird deterrent, in essence, almost like a pepper spray of sorts, that keeps those birds from wanting to get anywhere near these berries. So I'm going to expand a little bit more than just spraying the berries this year. I'm going to try it on some of my ground cherries, some of our grapes, as well as even possibly some of our figs, just to see how it does. If you've done this method before, or if you've got any other suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.